Okay, Miss Laverne, please introduce yourself and explain who it is in your family that has been diagnosed with classic autism or high-functioning autism.
Okay, my name is Laverne Walters, and my granddaughter, Naira Alexandra Preston, has been diagnosed as autistic.
And she lives with you full-time?
Yes.
Can you please tell us how your child or granddaughter's communication skills are impacted by this diagnosis?
Oh, well, half the time she can't communicate up to a certain level, and then she gets frustrated. And lately she's been signing, and I didn't know what she was talking about. So now I'm trying to learn without her help. It's kind of hard, but we communicate. And she makes sure that you understand what she's talking about. If she has to pull you to what she wants, or what she needs. Or
is it
scream and holler, she'll stomp.
So she gets...
Till she gets your attention.
She gets frustrated easily.
Yes, goodness.
So, like, if you were to ask her a question, or she was trying to tell you something, like, say she wanted a cookie out of the cookie jar.
Say cookie. Or she'll go to the cookie jar and get it.
Okay. So a lot of things she's already adapted and found some way of telling you, not necessarily verbally though, right?
A lot of things she could tell you verbally. Now I could say stuff I didn't know she could say.
Okay.
You know, and she's learned a lot of things, and the ones that she don't learn, or just say, what? What you talking about, Naira?
Yeah. Very nice.
And then she'll go off, or she'll pull you, or she'll go get Tania, or she'll get Trey, or
she'll find some other way to ask.
She'll get the teenagers, and they'll know what she's talking about.
Okay.
But she could understand that she could sing those songs on the TV, videos and stuff plainly.
That's right. Yes.
Especially that one, Boyfriend. Oh my goodness. She could say all those words, and I'm like, well, how come you can't say? Oh, Grandma. She'll go off by herself. I think she's really a little thing. She'll sound too loud, or I haven't seen the difference in touch. But a lot of the little kids in the neighborhood, well, most of them older than I. A couple of them younger than I. And I get along better than they do.
That's true. What about in large crowds?
Large crowds, the only thing bothering now is the noise. And she'll put a finger in the ears. And other than that, she'll grab something, especially if the teenagers around. She'll get with them, and the noise don't even bother her. She'll go on by her business and do what she want to do.
What
so
about
groups don't, the large crowds, somehow I guess she's so busy trying to be a teenager it don't bother.
Right. She wants to fit in.
She wants to fit in with the bigger kids instead of her own age kids.
You think part of that is because of how she communicates and that they're able to figure out what she's saying, maybe her regular peers aren't?
Well, because here she has a 17-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 14-year-old.
And that's what she's used to.
You're right. And up the street, my granddaughter's friend, I think, she's will be 15. And I treat her like she's another cousin, and she'd rather deal with the older kids.
Gotcha.
What about something I've noticed? She gets overstimulated by some things like mirrors.
Oh, she loves the mirror. She loves to look at herself in the mirror.
Does she do it like obsessively?
Yes. Like if she go in the bathroom, go get her. She's in the mirror. And the other day, she was in the bathroom, and she was in there too long, so my aunt went in there, and Naira climbed up on the counter and was washing her feet. Like, Naira, what else can you do?
Okay. Miss Laverne, can you tell me how
Naira... She loves water.
Oh, yeah, that's right, water. She overstimulates on water quite a bit. And can you tell us a little bit about Naira's cognitive abilities? Like, where is she at academically? Is her IQ of normal range?
Well, around here, as far as her IQ is concerned, I don't know. I think Naira, I can't see the autism until she gets mad and you can't understand her speaking.
Yeah.
Because as far as like electronics and stuff, Naira's been doing electronics since she was 3 years old. She would go turn the computer on and actually work the computer.
Right.
She would DVD. She's the only one who could hook up the DVD and work it. She set up my daughter's VCR when she was 3 years old. Nara would go put movies in, watch movies. She'd get tired of them, she'd take them out. She's doing that since she was 3. And she went to Stocky Elementary and put her in school. And
okay, is there anything else that you want to share with them about?
Is there anything unusual that you notice that she does that you've never seen any other kid or any other autistic kid do? That's like unique, that's a characteristic of her, like it's part of her personality, but it's different aside from everybody else.
Yeah, how she steal the remote.
And hide things.
No, how she comes in, it's funny, and we all watch it. She loves to take the TV and watch movies and stuff. Well, she know how to do the on-demand and all the other stuff
right.
that I don't know how to do. We take the remote away from her, everybody hide the remotes. Nara knows how to go up on the cable box, and she could work that box better than the remote. I cannot work the box. So if this one is always out here for the big TV. So my aunt will be sitting here, and Nara come in and hug my aunt and kiss my aunt. In the meantime, with one hand and the other hand, she's working for the remote. So when she turns around that remote, she heads down the hallway. She's going with the remote.